What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today I'm going to be showing you my two new teams for this weekend league. I might build one more fun team. It's something I've been talking about a lot with a few people on Reddit and showed some stuff on Twitter and stuff about a team that I would just love to put players in. I don't think there's going to be any gameplay today. I might throw some gameplay in at the end depending on how long this video goes on for. I'm going to show the club, the transfer market, the transfer pile. As you can see, I've got 1 million coins. Obviously the left 2 button, the trigger is very sensitive, right? When you're on your transfer list here, I'm going to show you the transfer list. The way I hold the control, it's so easy to accidentally clear your transfer list. I'm sure you guys have done it yourselves. I listed up those 3 informed Felipe Luis cards because he's potentially due another inform today as you're watching this actually. So I listed him up and his price, I could have sold him for like 150,000 coins about a week and a half ago, and I said no, I think his price will go up to about 180. Whatever's happened to the market, people like crashing the market, preparing for team of the season, his price right now is about 110 or 115,000 coins. What I did is I listed all 3 of them on open bid at a 105 start price and a 130 bin. As I got in and looked at the first one sold for 109,000 coins, and then I accidentally cleared the trade pile. So I would assume that all 3 sold around 109, maybe 110,000 coins, which means I made about 4,000 coins profit on each one. So after tax, obviously tax on 110,000 is like 5,500. So I literally would have made about 10 to 12,000 coins on those 3 Felipe Luis informs, which is not great. In fact, let me get Footbin up right now and have a look at exactly what his price is. So his price, my luck has gone up. Oh no, so right now it's 107,000 coins right now for the informed Felipe Luis. So in fact, the one that sold at 109, it might have sold at 109 because it was fresh. There are quite a few fresh on the market, but it's very possible that they sold at 105. So I actually might have made. I made at least 4,000 and up to probably 10 or 12,000 coins profit on those 4 cards. Now I've got 3 players here that you might be wondering why are they there. I'll explain those in a second, but first of all, I also no, I didn't accidentally clear. I showed you no, I didn't show you because I'll show that at the end. I showed you how much I bought these 2 for. I can't remember specifically. I think I bought Sturridge for 170 and Dembele for 173 or something like that. Sold them both for 250 in the hype of them getting skill upgrades. So Dembele is now 5-star, 5-star, and Sturridge is now 2-star weak foot but 4-star skill moves. I also bought Heung-min Son for about 270 or 280 and sold him for 350. So altogether, I made about over 200,000 coins profit on the 3 cards there. And I'll show you, like I said, I did record. I went back and recorded the footage of me getting the Son and the Sturridge and the Dembele, and you can see they have sold. I listed up Dembele 220 open bid, and I listed him up. I bought it for 170, and immediately a 220 bid came in on him, and I was like, sweet, made some profit. And then like 5 seconds later, someone bought him for 250. Interestingly, right now, because everyone who's holding these to make profit on them has now dumped them, their prices are actually not much lower than this, but not much higher than what they were initially. So Sturridge, who was going for, I'll tell you what he was going for. He's currently 200,000 Sturridge. He was down at 170, so Sturridge is still 30,000 more expensive. But because I sold in the hype, everyone was like panic buying. I managed to get rid of my Sturridge for 250, and Dembele right now is currently 190, so he's gone from 170 to 190. And again, I sold him in the hype of being able to sell him. So why have I got Di Maria, Pastore, and Arufia here? Well, something that I've been doing is I've been doing the best team in FIFA and the most used team in FIFA episodes on my main channel on the road to glory. Because if I can play games on here, why not advance this series whilst doing that? What I don't want to do is show the same gameplay on 2 channels. So in future when I do this, because I will continue to do it, I'm not going to show the gameplay of those games on this channel, but what I will make sure to do in the future, because I also had, like last week, I had Vardy on there and stuff for the most used EPL team, and now I've got the most used League One team, is I will show how much I buy the players for and how much I sell the players for, just so that you know that there's nothing untowards going on. And you can see here, I sold Di Maria for 19,000. 500. I made sure to try and buy the players at the absolute lowest and to just list them up a little bit above what I bought them for to see if I can get some lazy buyers. And what you'll see here as I clear these off is you'll see that actually quite a lot of the players didn't sell. So I'll be able to show you how much I bought those ones for. I bought the wrong Lamar as well. I bought the 83 Lamar for 45k and it was the 85 Lamar that I needed. I could still sell him for 45k, I'm sure. So 46k was the lowest bid right there, lowest bin, sorry. There's another one for 45k there, 44k there. But I'm going to keep listing him at 50k because he's a left forward, he's a hawk. So there will be a day where somebody just wants to buy a left forward hawk version and this will be the cheapest. So I'm going to keep listing him up at 50,000 coins. Of course, I'm trying to sell this Abate card as well. I bought him for 91k. His lowest bin was 94k. So what I did is I thought, hey, let me see. He's down at 91k again now. When his lowest bin, because I checked the prices of these players before I sell them. So when his lowest buy now was 94k. So I thought, okay, I've got an 84 Abate with an anchor chem style on already. So let me start him at 94 and list him for 100 and see that if we either get a lazy buyer or we should just get an open bid on him for 94k. And he just didn't sell. And now he's down at 91. So I'm still going to leave that there. This DeMarcos I'm trying to sell as well because I bought him for 40k. And he is currently going for 43,000 coins. So I have made profit on him anyway. But the reason why I'm listing him up at 60,000 coins is because mine is fresh. And I had a look, the cheapest fresh one that I could have bought when I looked at starting to sell mine was like 52,000 coins. So I thought, let me list mine up at 60. And again, this is one that I'm happy to wait on. I'm happy to wait until his price gradually goes up and up and up, or the fresh versions get rarer and rarer so that somebody will pay that extra few thousand coins for my my rare DeMarcos. I bought Thiago Silva for 44,000. As you can see, I'm trying to list him at 48,000. I think eventually someone will buy him for 48,000. Again, it just will take the time. And then I bought the 85 Lamar for 69,000. I'm trying to get rid of him for 75,000. I bought Marquinhos for 34,000. I've listed him up for 40,000. I could probably dip that down to 39,000 and see if that sells. And then we've got just the rest of the investment sat on the bench. So that's why my coins are fluctuating a lot right now. I'm very, very, very tempted to get rid of Dybala. I said in one of the previous videos, my biggest worry is that his price just goes down. I could have sold him for 800 when I got him. I could have sold him for 740 literally a day or two ago. And now he's down at 700,000. And what I don't want is to be sitting here in another week's time seeing him at like 550 thinking, my God, why didn't I just get rid of him? He's fun to use. He's a first owner player. He scored 17 goals in the 15 Foot Champs games that he played for me. Great. And you know, we got our best pull of the year. But because of what I'm gonna show you with the teams I'm gonna be playing with this weekend league, there's no reason to have him anymore. Like he doesn't. I don't want to have to just build a brand new team just to fit in a top pack pool when I can list him and sell him and basically make some good coins. So I'm probably gonna I'm gonna sell him right now. I am gonna sell him right now. I'm gonna sell him for 700,000 coins. And the reason why I want to sell him is because that 700,000 coins will be much better suited for me in the team of the season than it will be right now. So we're going to list Dybala. He's gone. Or if he doesn't sell, then he's not gone. We've got Ashley Cole, picked him up for 30,000 coins with a shadow card already on him. Yep, his stamina could potentially be a problem. I'm excited to try him out though. I want to test him out. I'll show you the team that I've got him in a second. This Brooks card as well, by the way, looks fantastic. Medium, not the greatest, but not the worst. 6'4" tall, 78 pace, 88 defending and 84 physical. What a card. I might put him in a fun team because he just looks like a really good player. Of course, some of these FUT birthday cards that I invested in, and I still feel like my idea on investing in them is the right idea, but I bought Taiwo, for example, for 21,000. My gut instinct says to me that EA are going to release an SBC that requires FUT birthday cards. The reason why my gut is telling me that is because so far every single special card that they've released has been usable in an SBC. Some of them have specifically been used for SBCs, like the Screamer cards, like the Movember cards, and then some of them, like the Team of the Group Stage cards, could be used in a just a special card. Like there's some that say you can have this many gold and common cards and the rest have to be non-gold or common cards, which means a special card. So there were so many of these packed as well that for me it would make sense that EA do something that requires an SBC for these. So I invested in some of these, knowing that worst case scenario I will lose half of my investment around the 20,000 mark. Like, if I can sell Taiwo now, I could discard him for 10,000 coins. I think 10,000 coins discard anyway. Yeah, 10,000 coins I can discard him for. I bought them fresh as well, because again, the fresh people are quite crazy. But Taiwo right now is 14,000 coins. So I've actually lost coins on him already, but I'm very, very confident that I will eventually be able to sell this card for more for one of two reasons. Number one, he will either be important to a squad builder challenge, where his price will go up to the 25, 30, maybe 40,000 coin mark and I'll be able to offload him then. Or, because he is fresh, there will become a point in time in FIFA, maybe not next week, maybe not even next month, it might take 2 months, where this Taiwo could potentially be one of the only fresh Taiwos on the market. And so people will pay a premium to get that fresh card. I remember last year, Team of the Year players were going for sometimes double the price late on in the game just because they were still fresh. The same for Ramos. I actually think Ramos is like 12,000 coins now. I think his price has absolutely shit the bed. He's 14,000 coins as well. So I've lost 5k on Ramos. So a lot of the blue cards that I bought, I packed Agbonhar obviously. A lot of the blue cards that I bought have lost a lot of value. But I'm still happy with my investments. After this next player of the month, I'm probably going to start cashing out, because then the next player of the month will be during Team of the Season. And I don't know if at that point, I've said it many times, I want to get every player of the month this year. But I think what I'd rather do is get every player of the month and tell Team of the Season and then judge on who I want to get. Because like, let's say the next player of the month is Eden Hazard, but he's also got a Team of the Season. There will be no point dumping hundreds of thousands of coins, maybe even 1 million coins, in a player of the month untradeable Eden Hazard, when I might just be able to buy the Team of the Season Eden Hazard for the same price and then be able to sell him on. So the next player of the month, which is looking like it's going to be Heung-min Son again, is very, very likely to be the last one that I pick up, unless it's a player that doesn't get a Team of the Season the following month. In terms of the two teams I've built, these are the teams on the screen right now. Well, this is the first team on the screen right now. So we've got David De Gea is going to be in goal in both teams. I've got Seamus Coleman as my right back in Team 1, Eric Bailly and Chris Smalling as my centre backs in Team 1, and Ashley Cole is now going to be my left back in this team. I am sort of tempted to maybe use Keane for my centre back spot. Obviously, we packed the red Keane. He's actually got better stats all up than Bailly, except for 9 less pace. And then in terms of Chris Smalling, also better stats everywhere, except for 5 less pace. So what I'm going to do is, before I do go into the weekend league, I might try Keane. He's 6'2", whereas Smalling's, I believe, 6'3". I think 6'3" medium high, right? 6'4" medium high. I think, overall, I think Smalling's going to come out on top. But I will compare their in-game stats with Shadow card on and have a look at work rates and maybe play a few divisions games with Keane just to have a feel of how he gets. But it's likely going to be Smalling and Bailly, my centre-back pairing, and then Ashley Cole at left-back. Now, I'm going to play some games in Division 1 with him first and make sure that stamina doesn't turn out to be an issue. Make sure he doesn't get caught out too much. I think his pace is great, his defending is great, his dribbling and passing are very good. He's akin to most other left-backs. But if Ashley Cole isn't working out for me, I'm going to go and buy not one to watch. I'm going to go and buy Inform Patrick Van Arnholt. His one to watch card is 90,000 coins. His Inform is 70,000 coins. But he's got 90 pace. So he'll be a decent left back to throw in there. Then I'm going to go to a midfield of Kane, Costa, and Fernandinho. Again, I'm going to make sure I test this team out in Division 1 first. The reason why I'm happy to use this midfield is because I've been using a midfield very similar in the other team. We had Dele Alli, Emre Can, and Roberto Firmino. So Fernandinho is my akin to Emre Can, medium-high work rates, 4-star weak foot. He's my defensive-minded midfielder. He's very, very, very similar stats to Kante. A little bit taller, a little bit better stats in some areas and worse stats in others. But yeah, Fernandinho's there. I'm going back to Costa just because I really, really like him. I've enjoyed using this Diego Costa card in centre midfield a lot. And what happens is when I have a bad run in FUT Champs, even if it's me that's the reason, I just try and be like, oh, it must have been Costa. And people say, oh, you're using Costa at midfield, that's your problem. But he's got actually very, very good stats for a centre midfielder. If you look at his in-games, he suits the centre midfield spot. And although he's got high medium work rates, my Roberto Firmino also has high medium work rates. The only downside to Costa is that he doesn't have 4-star skill moves. But I'm totally okay with that. And then I want to use Harry Kane as well because he's actually got high work rate. So again, another situation where he suits centre midfield really well. I played with him 55 games, quite a lot as a sub, a few times as a striker, a few times in the centre midfield, and I never really got to grips with him. But I want to give him like a proper test, a proper run out, because a lot of people have actually been linking me. Like, not many people subscribe to the notion of using strikers in midfield, but some do. But Harry Kane seemingly is an exception to a lot of people, and I think it's because his dribbling, shooting, passing, and physical are all exceptional, and he's got high work rates. And he's relatively fast. So he actually, if I compare him to Fernandinho, for example, Fernandinho only has better defending. Now, Fernandinho is my defensive-minded midfielder out of a 3. And in the other team that I use, I've got Dele Alli, Roberto Firmino, and Emre Can. And Emre Can is my only defensive-minded midfielder out of 3. So it's not like the lack of defending skills on Kane or Costa is going to be instrumental in my downfall, because my other team already has a midfield very, very similar. Up front, we've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He is making a comeback. I really, really enjoy Lukaku, and I love Ibra as well. And I stopped using Ibra to fit in other players, and I want to give Ibra another run out. One of the main reasons why Ibra felt a little bit off to me was because there were a few times where I was like, damn man, if he just had a little bit more pace, he'll be ideal. But now, because I've got such a sick bench of like Torres and Suarez and stuff, Ibra around the 55, 60, maybe 65 minute mark will start coming off anyway. We'll be bringing back on the Torres and the Suarez, potentially the El Shaarawis, the Lacazettis, the Nainggolan's. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where in the 80th minute, Ibra with no stamina and no pace is costing me games. So the subs will be important. We're going with Theo Walcott in the right forward slot this time around for this weekend league. Obviously, I've got a lot of games, a lot of goals, a lot of experience with this Walcott card, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And then I was going to play Anthony Martial up at left forward, but Heung-min Son now has 4-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot. Yep, a little less pace, way more shooting. Passing is basically the same. A little less dribbling, and although his physical is quite low, I think doesn't Son have like super stamina? I think he has I think for some reason my mind is saying 91 stamina. I don't know if that's necessarily correct. So his 84 has 80 stamina. I mean, that's not ideal, but it's not the worst. So again, it'll be a situation where Son starts, and look at that, 4 Player of the Month cards in there. Son starts, and it will be El Shaarawy, Torres, Suarez, Lacazette, Samuel Eto'o coming on as a replacement. Or if I change formation, then Son will be coming off. So Son and Ibra will probably be 2 subbed out players. And then the final subbed out player will potentially be a midfielder if I change formation and bring in on Nainggolan to kind of solidify that midfield. But that is team 1 now, guys. So no Anthony Martial. And then in team 2, the second team that we're going to be using for this weekend league is going to be this. So De Gea again in goal. Hector Bellerin at right back. Of course, lots of games on him. This Ogbonna card, just honestly one of my favourite centre-backs in the game already after only 74 games. His pace is just exceptional. And then Reed, again, another player who I absolutely thoroughly love. And if you compare Reed to Keane, I actually think they have very, very similar stats. Yeah, same defending, same physical. Reed has more shooting and a little bit more pace, but Keane has way more passing and way more dribbling. So it's like it's a 50-50 on that one. But again, I feel like Reed has the 6'3" medium high, and wasn't Keane 6'2" medium. 6'2" medium. So again, a little. If Keane had a couple more pace points, it might have swayed me. But right now, not so much. Then I've got the Alonso card that we're keeping at left back. I'll change. I could upgrade this Alonso card to the Inform. I'll upgrade it when we get a team of the season left back. And then the midfield, as I said, we've got Emre Can, who's my defensive-minded midfielder, and he's only medium as well. He doesn't even have high defensive work rates. This midfield, this team carried me through this weekend league as well. I played, I think I went and calculated. I think I played 28 games with this team and won 24 of them. So that's, you know, if I was 28-4 after 24-4 after that many games, I would have been so happy, but of course I wasn't because I threw it in the middle. Dele Alli, of course, got the high medium work rate, 6-2, 3-star, 3-star, fantastic card, really enjoying him now, and Roberto Firmino, high medium, 4-star, 4-star. So when you look at this team, it's not too different, too dissimilar to the other team. The only thing is the defending stats. Costa's down at 47, like, Harry Kane has 11 defending stats less than Dele Alli, and I've got a shadow card on Dele Alli. And then Costa, compared to Firmino, has better stats in physical and shooting, and then 1 less dribbling, 2 less pace, 2 less physical. Like, they're very similar cards, you know what I mean? Other than the fact that Costa has much better shooting and much better physical. Other than that, they're very similar cards. And then the Emre Can is basically the Fernandinho. The only thing I don't like about the other midfield that could potentially be a problem is that there is no 4-star skiller, whereas on this midfield we've got 1 4-star skiller. Then up front in this team, I have got Eden Hazard at that left forward slot. 1,057 games for him now, nearly 1,000 goal contributions. He is 27 goal contributions away from having 1,000 goal contributions, which is spectacular. This Romelu Lukaku card is fast becoming one of my favourite cards in the game. Like 104 goal contributions in 113 games, where he spent a lot of time in centre midfield or at cam, and a lot of time coming on as a sub. He's actually got an incredible return for me. And then Sterling, taking Sterling out of the team this past weekend league was my biggest mistake. Like I explained in the last couple of videos, we went 12-2 with Sterling in the team, 6-6 with him out of the team, and then 12-2 with him back in the team again. So we have actually got a 24-4 win-loss record from last weekend league whilst using Raheem Sterling in the team. The only thing I'd be interested to swap here would actually be to put in potentially Anthony Martial. Or even Arnautovic. Somebody recommended to me in a video the other day to use Arnautovic's right forward card at right forward. Like, I like this Arnautovic card. And if you compare off chemistry, obviously Arnautovic will have 7 chemistry compared to the 10 of Sterling. Arnautovic, even with 7 chemistry versus Sterling's 10, will still have more shooting, more passing, more defending, and way more physical, and will only have marginally less dribbling and a lot less pace. So I could use this Arnautovic at right forward, but I'm very tempted to use this Depay card at right forward. Although looking at not Depay, Martial. If you look at it, Sterling has 2 more pace, 2 less shooting, same passing, same dribbling, more defending, and a little physical is the problem, really, isn't it? And then Depay, I like this Depay card, man. 4-star skill moves. He's nice and tall as well. It's Martial that's the 6-foot tall player. When I look at 2 players at once, I literally just merge everything together in my mind. But 5'9", high-low, 4-star. I don't know which. I'm tempted to use Martial here at right forward. I think he would be, or even use Eden Hazard at right forward and use Martial at left forward. Or maybe use Arnautovic at left forward and use Eden Hazard at right forward, because we could just put Arnautovic there, and then Sterling compared to Hazard. Hazard on 7 chemistry will still absolutely obliterate Raheem Sterling, all ends up. So I don't really know what I want to do with that final right forward position yet. It may well be a case that Raheem Sterling stays and is the only player that we get in the team, or Sterling and Walcott are the dudes. But then that's the 2 teams that I'm using. Now, on the bench, I've put the best players that I like. So I've got Al Sommer, Jonas, Lacazette, this El Shaarawy, Torres, Suarez, and Nainggolan. And then, of course, half the team of the other team. I am going to use fitness cards this week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have the team and half the other team on the bench to get fitness. And then 7 subs that I can use anytime. And so I'm only going to have to use 5 fitness cards each game. And I've been opening a lot of bronze packs recently because I've been restocking my bronze fitness cards, and you'll see we have over 400 bronze fitness cards now. So I've got enough there to last me 2 weekend leagues at least if I didn't open a single bronze pack going forwards. Which is very, very nice. So the fitness isn't going to be a problem for me at all. I think these 2 teams are going to be very, very effective, very successful for me. They've all got like a wide variety of options that allow me to transform into the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. They've got key areas covered on all aspects. Like, they are meta teams. The only thing you might say is that you know, maybe I could do it like a Kante in the midfield, you know, instead of Chan, or a Kante instead of Fernandinho. But I'm more than happy with the teams like this. The custom tactics are the same for both teams. I upped my speed to 75, I upped my shooting to 80. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. Everything else remains the same, and defender line is set from offside trap to cover. It's all the same. And then in terms of the player instructions, as per usual, fullbacks are set to stay back while attacking. All of the midfielders are set to stay back while attacking. And then the attackers are drift wide, getting behind press backline, drift wide, getting behind press backline, and stay central, getting behind press backline. Again, I wouldn't even say that you should copy those, because they're just done like that because they are like that, and for no other reason. Oh, come on. Be that Dybala. Be that Dybala. Boom. There you go. 700,000 coins in the bag. So we've got 1.6 million in the club. 1.66 million. We've got 70,000 to come from weekend league rewards. That puts us well over 1.7 million. With what I've got here anyway, 1.8, 1.9, 2 million, 2.1 million. So if everything on the transfer list sells, and with the weekend league rewards, we'll have 2.1 million coins, plus all of these investments that are worth a considerable amount of coins. Even if I sold them all now for their not hype prices, just off the bench, there's probably another 3 to 4, let's say 300,000 coins on the bench. Sorry, on the trade pile. So that would put me to like 2.3, maybe 2.4, plus the other sales that we've got in the club to go. With all of these players, you're looking at 2.6 or 2.7. I'd say there's fairly another 300,000 coins here at least. So that's about 2.7. So if I sold everything right now, not including the gold, just all the investments and specials, I'd have about 2.7 million coins. And on top of that, I've got a lot of packs now saved up. Now, I'm very happy with that. All players pack, we've got a bronze pack that I got in the bronze pack and just didn't open, so we'll open that now. Another fitness card there, very nice indeed. 100 coins there. And I'll check this Calcio B guy. Just because he's rare, he might sell. Yeah, there's one there for 200s. I'll list him. He will eventually sell for 200 coins. So another nice bronze pack. But yeah, I've got a lot of packs stored up. Some of them average packs, all players packs, jumbo gold pack, premium gold packs. There's a fair few of those. There's a fair few jumbo premium gold packs. There's 4 jumbo premium gold packs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 jumbo premium gold packs. So in terms of like the value of the packs, I don't know how much the all players pack is worth. But maybe 10,000 coins. Jumbo gold pack 10,000 coins. So that's 20. There's 15,000 coins there. That's 35. Then there's 9 jumbo premium gold packs, which is another 135. So there's 170,000 coins worth of packs up to here. There's 2 25k packs there. That's 220,000 coins. There's another 2 there. That's 270,000 coins. There's another 2 there. That's 320,000 coins. 2 jumbo reg player packs, 520,000 coins. And then a few packs like here. So I've probably got about 600,000 coins worth of packs saved up, on top of another 100k pack that we're going to keep saved. And you can only see 30 of the 37 packs as well. There's actually 7 more packs. So I will open the Inform pack this week from the rewards tomorrow. But I won't open the 100k packs. And I have built another draft. So I got some more packs from a draft. I lost in the draft final, and I got one of each of the 25k packs. And then I built another draft, and this is the next draft that I built. So again, I talked to you guys about draft. I didn't really get much out of the comment section from it. I want you guys to let me know, what do you want to see from the draft? Do you want to see me build the drafts, play the drafts, or do you want to see, like, if I just show you the draft that I built, literally like, this is the one that I built, these are the prizes that I got, and then not the gameplay? Because if I do start adding the gameplay in, I want to play as many drafts as possible. If I do start adding the gameplay in, it's going to mean that there is just a lot of draft gameplay coming up. And I know for the Road to Glory, a lot of people don't really care about that. So it's your decision, your guys' choice to let me know what you want to see from me in that aspect. We can improve this bench a hell of a lot as well. Willian there. I could probably improve this team actually. 99 chemistry. If we put Willian up instead of Messi. 100 chemistry. How about that? Everybody gets perfect chem except for Marquinhos and Dani Alves. I'm very happy using Neymar and Messi as super subs. Very, very happy. I could probably get more chemistry out of it if I did that. No, maybe not. If I put Marcelo at right back, probably not again. Oh, no, it does. It goes up to 99, but we'll do that. 100 chemistry right there. Very happy with that team. That's a sick team. But anyway, that's the draft I built. So yeah, let me know. I need to see more from you guys about the draft and how you want to see me do the draft. Because again, I don't, not that I could fake the draft or anything. Like you see the results here. It's not like I could just start. It's not like I could add a 100k pack to the store and be like, oh, where did that come from? Like, you see the stats here, right? I can't fake that sort of thing. But I just want to make sure everyone knows that everything is as it is. So we've got 37 packs in store. And once again, I'm very, very happy from this weekend league performance that I managed to, I started off real well, but I fell apart and I pulled it back real well. Finished on 30 wins. The most important thing for me is getting this Elite 1 rank monthly, getting those 20 red informs. We are well above the curve so far, winning 59 of our 80 games currently, meaning we only need to win 53 of our last 80. So, if I got 30 wins this coming week again, that'd leave me with 23 wins needed in the final week. More than happy with that. Even if I only get 28 wins this next week, I'd only need 25 wins the next week, and hopefully I don't have a complete catastrophe and get 20 wins one week, because that would just be the absolute worst. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video right now. Hopefully you enjoyed this. You've seen the two teams that I'm going to take into the new weekend league. I'm going to test them out first in divisions and run those. But yeah, there is a very nice club tour, I guess, something like that. Anyway, but thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.